Thank you very much, Randy. A lot of you hanging on. We'll go right to the phone lines. Up first, Maurine, listening in San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Maurine.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Been listening to you for just about a year now. And just wanted you to know I agree with you on a wide range of things, such as date setters to reconciliation, which is a two-way street. I like how you worded that. And also, just down to the faith healing movement. So there's so many things that I've gotten and learned from your program over this year. And my question is about the length of days. And, people like to, in my opinion, like to really read into Psalm 90, which talks about the length of your days, 70 years or 80, if we have the strength, yet their span is but trouble and sorrow, or they quickly pass and fly away. I noticed that people like to really read into that and make more out of it and suggest that, well, if someone doesn't make it to 70, it might be because, they disobeyed their parents when they were a kid or something. And I don't know about that. I think maybe people shouldn't be so presumptuous and just say to themselves, and correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe just say to themselves, nobody knows the God-ordained days of one's life. Correct? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. In fact, everything you have said is spot on. It is correct, and it is presumptuous, just as you allude to, for someone to suggest that this passage means that if you were to die in the flower of your youth, that somehow or other it is because of some secret sin in your life or because you didn't know how to exercise enough faith. No, this is just a passage that is telling us that the average lifespan of a person is 70 or 80 years. It's 70, or by reason of strength, 80. A score is 20 years, so it's 70 to 80 years is the average lifespan. That's all the passage is telling us. And therefore, we need to make our lives count while there is time. But if that's an average, some people die young. Some people live a lot longer. George Burns would be a great example of that. Though he smoked cigars, he lived a long time. But the point is not that if you die early, this is a result of sin in your life. So I do think that, using your word, it is presumptuous to say so.
Oh, thank you, Hank. And amen to that, because I just want a lot of people out there to realize that whatever a person's, lifespan, it's God ordained, and I don't think it's fair of anyone to assume anything more out of it.
Well, that's right. This is the kind of angst that is heaped on people who are suffering. And they get a disease, and now not only are they suffering with the disease, and instead of Christians coming around and rallying to their support, they're coming around saying, if you had enough faith, you wouldn't have the disease in the first place. So it's adding insult to injury.
Yeah, it's hurtful. It really does cause a lot of problems in your mind, wondering, my God, am I a good enough Christian? Was I good enough when I was a kid? Did I disobey my mom or dad or something? If somebody dies like my father did at a young age of 49, I'd never assumed when I was 16 when he died that it was all because, somehow he was, this or that, or it came back to bite him in the butt or anything. No, I just think it was an unfortunate passing. He died of a grand mal seizure due to a blood clot on his brain. It was an accident. There was things like that you just can't presume.
Well, you have said it well, and I appreciate you not only listening for the last year, but for your kind words and for your corrective right here on the Bible Answer Man broadcast. Your words were the most significant. Thank you so much, Maurine.
Thank you.
God bless you.